Good morning. Just thought I'd draw attention to this item that's coming up in the sale on the 26th. As you can see, it's a Chinese Chippendale style armchair. It's a later model rather than the ones that were first published in Chippendale's book of 1754. All the same proportions, different timber obviously. This is rather than one of the Spanish mahoganies, this is mahogany that would predominantly come from West Africa. But super quality. You can see the back is fretted out here. Sometimes these are referred to as cock pen chairs. Lots of speculation as to why they term them cock pen chairs. Some people say it's because when they're diagonal railings on the back, they look like a cock pen. Not sure myself. Others say that they relate to the pews in Cockpen Church in Dalhousie, in Scotland, on the Dalhousie estate. I'm not sure. Chippendale wasn't the only exponent of the Chinese taste. There were many other exponents, Robert Mannering, just to mention one. But you can see little flavours here of what they sort of assumed and took as being sort of Chinese elements. You can see here the sort of pagoda tops and obviously this cellular background. This is a particularly nice example because it's kept all of the proportions of what would be an original chair. You can tell there are slight giveaways to, well, major giveaways as to the chair. Firstly, the timber used. Secondly, if we look here, we can see on the seat rail is finished here, it wouldn't be finished. Another little interesting feature is the fact that it's stamped here with the Roman numerals of 14. I'm guessing that would be that this would be chair number 14 in a set possibly of 16. Just a nice example. You can see here where they weren't completely au fait with Chinese symbolism, and so they've put a bit of a mixture of East meets West here. So you've got almost a sort of a Western sunken entablature there, and then you've got tongues of acanthus. But this would have been manufactured probably in about 1900, I would have thought, from the timber that was widely available at the time. But it's a nice example and quite affordable in that it would be, what would it make? Probably between £500 and £700 at auction, when an original 1750s model would cost you several £1000s. There you are, thank you.